Saturday morning is college hoops. And that's what we got going on today here. We have college basketball to discuss. Alright. We got a few games tipping off here at the top of this hour here in the next couple minutes here. We have Penn State, Nebraska, Big Ten action, Texas A&M, number 15, Alabama. Should be a great game there down in Tuscaloosa. Wake Forest, number 21, Virginia. Virginia had a disappointing game earlier this week, so can they get a bounce back win today? Creighton, number 17, is taking on Butler here. We got Richmond, George Mason. Abilene, Albany of New York taking on the Pound Puppies of Maryland, Baltimore County. We have the Florida Gators taking on the Georgia. We got the Florida-Georgia Line game today here, college basketball in Georgia. We have Purdue-Fort Wayne taking on Detroit U, who got their first victory earlier this week. Navy taking on Boston U. Robert Morris taking on Wright State. St. Francis of Pennsylvania taking on Fairleigh Dickinson. Hopefully they do not get stuck in an elevator this time. Texas Longhorns going into Houston to play the number 3 ranked Cougars. VMI versus the Citadel, the battle of the military academies. Fordham and number 16 ranked Dayton Flyers. We have the Akron Zips versus Buffalo. We have Arkansas, the Razorbacks, Mississippi State. Army, Holy Cross. BYU, number 19 ranked BYU, taking on Oklahoma State and Stillwater. Bucknell versus Colgate, the Toothpaste University. We have the Fighting Camels taking on the Dragons of Drexel. We have the Blue Hens of Delaware taking on the North Carolina A&T Company. We have the number 9 ranked Blue Devils of Duke taking on Florida State in Tallahassee. Florida Gulf Coast in Stetson. Longwood and Presbyterian. Loyola, Maryland, the Greyhounds taking on Lehigh, the Hawks. Marshall, the Thundering Herd taking on the Coastal Carolina, the Chanticleers, or whatever the hell they want to be called. The not so very good basketball team, I should say. UMass versus LaSalle, Atlantic 10 action. Northeastern versus Hofstra. Northern Illinois, Kent State, Sanford, Mercer, Stonehill versus LaMonnier College. Townsend and Hampton. Valparaiso versus Missouri State. Virginia Tech, the Hokies going into North Carolina and Tobacco Road today to face off the number 7 North Carolina Tar Heels. Number 20 ranked Badgers are going into Iowa tonight to take on Hawkeye. St. Joseph Hawks are taking on Duquesne. Abilene Christian versus Stephen F. Austin. Florida Atlantic International versus Louisiana Tech. Indiana University PUIU versus Oakland of Michigan. Long Island versus Merrimack. The big marquee matchup here tonight. The Marquette Golden Eagles, number 4 ranked, going up and you go up in there and play UConn today. The number 1 ranked UConn Huskies in the men's department. Mississippi Valley State still looking for their first victory here tonight. They have to go get it in Alabama A&M tonight. New Mexico State, Western Kentucky, Rice, Tulsa, Vermont, Maine, Youngstown State, Cleveland State, Ball State, Miami, Ohio, Binghamton, New Jersey, IT, Bowling Green, Eastern Michigan, Davidson, St. Bonnie's, LSU, the number 11 ranked South Carolina after taking a brutal beat down to Auburn. I assure you tonight there will be no beat downs in South Carolina this afternoon. Texas State, Southern Miss, Arkansas State, Southern Alabama, Bethune-Cookman, Alcorn State, Cincinnati, Central Florida, Delaware State, Coppin State, Eastern Tennessee State, Western Carolina, Hawaii, University of Santa Barbara, Kansas Jayhawks taking on Oklahoma, Lafayette and American, McNeese State, Nicholls State, Miami, Florida taking on Boston College, North Carolina Central taking on Howard, North Dakota State Bison taking on Denver U, Sacred Heart and Wagner. We got South Carolina State and Norfolk State, Southern Indiana, Arkansas, Little Rock, Stony Brook, or I like to call them Storybrooke against Monmouth, UMass Lowell versus Bryant. You have Charleston Southern versus North Carolina Asheville, Gardner-Webb versus South Carolina Upstate, Houston Christian Southeast Louisiana, Lindenwood Eastern Illinois, Lipscomb Central Arkansas, Maryland Eastern Shore Morgan State, Morehead State Tennessee Martin, Southeast Missouri State, Southern Illinois University of Edwardsville, Texas A&M Commerce versus Texas A&M Corpus Christi, University of Louisiana Lafayette versus Appalachian State, Western Illinois Tennessee State, Arkansas Pine Bluff, Alabama State, Idaho State, Idaho U, Lamar, New Orleans, Louisiana Monroe, Troy, Northern Colorado, Sacramento State, UC Riverside versus UC Davis, Weber State, and Eastern Washington. Illinois on the road to take on Maryland, Syracuse, Georgia Tech, Utah State, Colorado State, going to be a great game tonight. Baylor, West Virginia, Brown, Penn, Dartmouth, Cornell, Georgia Southern, James Madison, Grambling, Texas Southern, Harvard, Columbia. Number 22 ranked Wildcats of Kentucky go into Auburn, number 13 ranked. Auburn got a big victory against South Carolina. Can they keep that momentum going today against Kentucky? Northwestern State, Incarnate Word, Stanford, Washington State, UTEP, Middle Tennessee State, Vanderbilt, number 8, Tennessee Volunteers, Florida A&M, Jackson State, Louisville Cardinal versus Pitt Panthers, Southern versus Prairie View A&M, Cal State Fullerton, and UC San Diego. We have Eastern Kentucky, Bellarmine, Elyon University versus North Carolina Wilmington, Georgia State, Old Dominion, Indiana State, number 23 ranked against Southern Illinois, North Carolina Greensboro, Wofford, Northern Arizona, Portland State, Radford, High Point, Western Michigan, Central Michigan, DePaul, Providence, Fresno State, Boise State, Liberty, Sam Houston State, UT Arlington, UT Rio Grande Valley, North Carolina State, Clemson, California Baptist, Grand Canyon, Cal versus Washington, Long Beach State versus Cal State, Northridge, Michigan State at Michigan, North Dakota, Oral Roberts, Northern Kentucky, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, South Dakota State, Nebraska, Omaha. We have South Dakota, St. Thomas of Minnesota, Yale, Princeton, Austin Peay, Northern Alabama, Missouri, Old Miss, Utah Valley, Southern Utah, Montana State, Montana, Pacific taking on Gonzaga, University of San Francisco versus Loyola Marymount. We got Seattle U, Utah Tech, Arizona State, Arizona, Cal State Bakersfield, Cal Irvine, Colorado, USC, Oregon, Oregon State, Portland U, Pepperdine, Santa Clara, San Diego, Wyoming versus San Jose State, and last but not least, the Battle of Nevada versus UNLV. Alright, so that's a lot. That's a lot of games here for us today here. Now, I really didn't get any action here. I want to let you know I have no action in Penn State or Nebraska. I mean, Nebraska should probably take care of business here, to be honest with you. But Penn State is a pesky lion. A Nittany Lion, that is. TCU and Kansas State, another game I didn't have any type of action in here. It could go either way, to be honest with you. Texas A&M, Alabama, that's a good game. I've thought about, maybe taking Texas A&M maybe on a plus taking on the plus on the spread here. Maybe they're down right now. Iowa State at home, I thought about taking them here against Texas Tech, but Texas Tech is kind of a interesting opponent. Iowa State has not lost here this season at home, and they're already up 7-2. And we got Virginia up 9-6 early here. I didn't have nothing on these games here. I felt like these games here. I felt like I just, yesterday I got screwed by Jacksonville, and I took the alternate under in St. Peter's and Siena. So today we're trying to take a different approach of how we're going to tackle this big slate of college basketball. Obviously, we got NBA Saturday night. If you love the three-point contest, you love the dunk contest, you want to see the battle of the sexes, the best shooter in the NBA, Steph Curry, versus one of the better women shooters in the WNBA, Sabrina Onyeka. So, going to be a great game. Going to be a great Saturday night special. We got the NBA All-Star tomorrow. We got Daytona 500. So, there's a lot to love about sports today. And there's no NBA, obviously. Hockey, we got a game at MetLife Stadium today. It's called the Stadium Series here for hockey, and I know I don't break down much hockey, mostly stick to football and mostly stick to basketball. Those are my two loves and my two passions as far as sports goes. I do love watching baseball as well, soccer as well. I don't mind hockey either, but I wouldn't say golf. They're not my strong suits. Okay, it's not the strong suit that I'm looking for. But this is what we're dealing with today here. We're dealing with these type of games already underway here, so we got to strap ourselves in here. And we always got to have the music here. We always got to have the music playing here. Alright, we always gotta have the music playing here. We always gotta have the music. Oh, whoops. Whoop. And let's take this out. Let's take that off the screen. Everybody's like, what the hell? But no, we are, we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna jam out here. We're gonna keep the scores up here. Build up the hype here, because I'm still looking at see what I really like here, as far as betting concerns go here. But I wanted to get up here and I wanted to run down the slate, and then like I say, we'll hype it up, give you some updates on these early games, early action. I know I haven't really been doing it too much here. Yes, I'm wearing my my Reptar onesie here because it is the morning and it's a little chilly out here. But yeah, we're watching the sports here, basketball, something I do love. And my man D2 the Fool, how you doing, brother? How you doing, man? Hopefully all is well with you, man. Just up on here talk about some college football here, not really doing too much DJ shit, but we're going to play some music to build the hype for basketball tonight, because I'm trying to build a parlay to win some money. Kind of been getting fucked out of my asshole, to be honest with you, not in a terrible way, just bad beats, just taking some bad teams, but it's okay. We got a lot of hype to build here, especially for college basketball. I love it. It's amazing. But before that, we're gonna get a cheers. Get a good old cheers, man. I hope you've been doing well, man. Hope Mortal Kombat's been treating you well. I just kind of been I've been kind of on this Power World kick on this fucking Xbox mainly. It's kind of like a fucked up version of But it's been a while, man. I know we don't get to conversate like we do, and try to work on my shit, work on my music, work on the craft, do some more cool shit here. But I figure talk my sports, it's like I love basketball. Like I said, especially college basketball. It was great, man. I mean, like I said yesterday, these fucking Dolphins of Jacksonville, they fucked me. And then I took an alternate under in some other game, which I shouldn't have. But, you win some, you lose some. I was on Toledo yesterday, though. Toledo ended up beating Ohio, the Bobcats, yesterday. Toledo's got a good basketball squad. So, and well, oh yeah, man. I wish I wish I would have stuck with basketball, but I just didn't have the skills to pay the bills. I had the passion for the game, but once you get to a certain level, you gotta be skilled. And not saying that I ain't good at basketball. I just say I'm not fucking Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, one of these motherfucker type good. Alright, let's get an update here. Oh yeah, Caitlin Clark. Oh yeah, that girl. Let me get started on some of these women, man, bro. Some of these women, man, they ballers. You got Angel Reese. She plays for LSU. She's a baller. Obviously, Caitlin Clark. She's gonna be the #1 pick in the WNBA draft. I mean, you got this one girl named Juju Watkins. She's really good for USC. I mean, there's Paige Buckner. She's really good from UConn. She's gonna return and play next season for the. But yeah, I mean, basketball. Basketball is fun, man. There's a lot of good teams. I mean, this year the men's basketball, UConn is playing today against Marquette. So, I mean, I may or may not be on the upset here today. I might be on that Marquette team here today, because I gotta try to make up. I gotta make up for just I don't know, man. Just picking bad teams. It's not like I'm picking bad. It's just the teams I pick just don't want to fucking play. And it's always that one team that just get their ass kicked and they just never come back. Because college plays two 20-minute halves, which is, I don't know, kind of weird. But the women, they play four 10-minute quarters, which I mean, I don't understand. Oh yeah, I mean, that's what I try to do. And I mean, sometimes I pick crazy teams. People are like, why are you picking that team? Well, shit, you ain't gonna make money if you pick all these favorites, because they're all minus, and some of these motherfuckers are minus 1,000, and that's like, I mean, if you take a minus 200, that's okay. You take a minus 1,000, you take 4 or 5 of them, you ain't making shit. You ain't making shit. I mean, that's why you got to pick some of these teams that are like plus 200, plus 300. Because in college, the upsets happen more, even in college football. I mean, NFL, there were some upsets in NFL this season as well. I mean, it's just, there was a lot of fucking injuries in the NFL. There better not be that many injuries next season in NFL, bro. I'll tell you that. It killed me, bro, in fantasy. And it killed me money-wise as far as playing player props, because dudes would just get hurt. Or I pick a dude, next thing you know, he's the next motherfucker out. And it's like, bro. Oh man, I'm glad you're in here, man. I gave you a wrench, so you got a wrench here, man. I know it took me a little while, but it's been taking me a little while to figure a lot of shit out. But I definitely got to get a new laptop here. This one's it's seen better days, bro. Like if I showed you like what this right here is, dude, like this shit is opened up, looks like a goddamn mouth, bro. Like I gotta get a new one, so I'll be able to do a little bit more streaming and then just been doing a lot of networking with people, like other DJs and shit. So I found this one cool dude. He said he would help me out on like fucking Kick and shit. Cause Kick's alright, man. I've seen people on there. I don't know. People were telling me, man, you should go on. like I don't mind doing my DJ shit on here, but it's weird because sometimes if I play certain songs or certain music, they'll just take my shit down because somebody's using it for monetization. Yeah, like I said, I mean, like I said, I'm trying to get some of my homies so we could talk a bunch of sports and get a bunch of people together. Like I got homies in the Discord that really want, and they're winning big money, bro. Let me tell you. But you know, they're trying to help me out right now too, bro. So it's like, hey, man, homies helping homies out right now, eat, bro. So that's what I'm just trying to do, you know. But I got you, man. Yeah, yeah, eat, man. I got some fucking sausage and fucking French toast. My mom ordered some breakfast this morning. I'm gonna eat here, but I figured I'd jump on. It's been a while since I talked some sports and shit, so you know, basically college basketball is easier for me to juggle. You know, NBA All Stars tonight. Well, I mean All Star Saturday night. I mean the All Star game's tomorrow, but I'm just glad it's going back to East and West shit, bro. I mean. This whole LeBron versus Giannis is like it's like watching a pickup game and like, okay, you guys get a bunch of guys stick over here, okay, this guy over here, this guy over here, oh, I want this guy, okay, you want that guy. I mean, just put the best of the best out there. I mean, the Pro Bowl ain't even the Pro Bowl. It's just basically like watching a bunch of guys just do games. They might as well just say, hey, we're gonna let these guys not play the Pro Bowl football anymore. We're gonna let these guys play a bunch of games, which I mean, it's fun. It's interesting to watch them play the games. It's cool, but don't put Pro Bowl in there. If they're it's just say you want to invite a bunch of these guys to have fun, and at the end of the season, reward them for playing. You know, being one of the top players. I don't know. It's crazy. It's like NBA, bro. NBA's got this Commissioner's Cup thing, like the WNBA is, and I don't know, man. A lot of wild stuff. All right, let me give you a little bit of updates here. Ooh, damn, Kansas State. Jeez, 14-4 already. All right, Nebraska, Penn State keeping it close. Oh, okay, Alabama opened up the door a little bit. A 9-point lead here. All right, Iowa State here. They're winning 18-10. Okay, Virginia and Wake Forest. Okay. Yeah, this Iowa State team, man, they're undefeated at home, man. Number 10 ranked Iowa the Cyclones. Yeah, they're good at home. On the road, yeah, they could be beatable, but at home they've been pretty solid. So, like most of these games, I didn't bet any money on these games yet. I'm basically just trying to look at these other games. Like I said, like the Marquette and UConn game, because I could probably get a good number for Marquette, probably plus 200. So that'll definitely be. And then maybe Kentucky, maybe I'll take Kentucky on the spread, but I don't know. That didn't help me against South Carolina, who I think is a really good college basketball team. But they got smoked by Auburn. And Auburn... But the irony was Auburn got smoked on the road against Florida. Then they came home and they smoked South Carolina. So South Carolina's coming back home, so they're playing LSU. So they'll probably beat them by a good number. I mean, it goes that way sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes these teams get in a funk where they lose a couple games, or some of these teams get in a rhythm already, because basically you're going to have the March Madness coming. It starts as of the 20th of March. So the next, 4 to 5 weeks you're going to start seeing, conference tournaments. Well, if conferences have tournaments. I mean, some of them don't have conference tournaments. I believe like the Ivy League, which is like, the Brainiac schools and shit. Like, hey, I bet on them. Like there's a good game today that I'm probably gonna bet on. I think they might take Yale, the Skull and Bones motherfuckers. But I mean, usually they're pretty good. Cornell's pretty good. So, and Princeton, and Harvard too. But I mean, there's other schools, but. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here, like I said, build this up here a little bit, get a little smoke in here. I'll play a little bit of hype music to get my juices flowing. Oh damn, they're up by 11 now, Iowa State. Okay. Let's see, we got Creighton. We got Creighton and Butler. This is a pretty good game too. These two teams right here, mid-majors. Well, especially Creighton. They're the better of the two teams, but Butler is tough, and they're playing at home. They play in Indianapolis here at Finkel House, or I don't know, something like that. 3.5 points isn't too bad. 154 points. I mean, both these teams could score enough points, but I would say it'd be generally pretty low scoring contest between these two. Then you got Richmond Spiders versus George Washington. They're called the Revolutionaries. I don't know. They've been kind of suspect. No, that's the reason why they're. But Richmond's kind of been as well, so that's why they kind of want you to take the under 151 points here. But then you got, Albany, New York, and Maryland, Baltimore County. I think Maryland, Baltimore County is going to... Damn, 174 points, so they think there's going to be a lot of points there. I don't know. We might have to come back to that one. Florida, Georgia. I mean, Georgia's pretty decent. So is Florida. They're 157. And then I bet on this team, Detroit U. They got their first win. But they're playing a team, Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne, that's really good. It's really good. It probably should beat them by -9.5, but you see, like if you could take a number like this, but you'd have to pick like something like this or something like this. When if you're picking the minus numbers here, like let's see, who's a team that's like crazy right now here? Like if you take like these, like this for example, like this. If you take these two right here, you're not making any money. If you take these type of favorites here, if you did take some team like this, you got to take one of these numbers here, like, and just what the plus 750 means that team is just a big time underdog. I mean, they don't think that team's gonna win at all. Just like Akron's playing Buffalo. Akron should smoke Buffalo because Buffalo's only won like 2 games this year. Like it's that's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. And then Army, like last time I should have took Army and they ended up outright winning, but I don't know. Only time I like picking Army is when they play football. I don't like picking them in basketball because for some weird ass reason they can't play basketball. Even though I play with a bunch of dudes that were good in basketball, that were in the Army. So. So yeah, so we're gonna put on a little bit of music here, get a little bit of hype music here. I don't know what you can call it, the hype music. We play a little bit of this the new Kanye shit here, you know what I mean? New Kanye, Ty Dolla $ign. Play the first song. Do it.
Do it, stay wet, I smell fresh, and I feel your juice through the latex. Just go real, stay wet, and your homegirl watch, cause she go next. Leave the lights on, tell her watch this. When I make you cream, I'ma talk shit. You got grip, stick your tongue out. I just wanna know. All this money on the floor. Turn back, throw it up. Put your tongue out, tongue out. When you get your spot hit, I just wanna know. All this money on the floor. Turn back, throw it up, watch how I do it. Make a drop to a toast. Bend it up, pick it up real slow. Do it, baby, do it. Off that work, ice like a jacuzzi. In my back, call me 06 Gucci. What's happening? Tryna make a movie. Just touched down, feeling like Loach. Fucking on Tisha, fucking on Susie. Don't discriminate with this Uzi. She just wanna drink, do a little juicy. Beat it all day, beat it all night. I be on Gorilla going Kimbo Slice. I be with the killers, need to pay your fines. Try me once, you gon' pay with your life. All these dimes on me, wish your set bitch throw it up. Heard you got a man, but he ain't like us. Your bitty bands ain't doing enough. No, it's all on me. This might make you fall in love. Telling your friends you found the one. And I'm like, who? And I'm like, what? All this money on the floor. Turn back, throw it up, watch how I do it. Make a drop to a toast. Bend it up, pick it up real slow. I do
There we go, plus 13 Camel.
Ice like a jacuzzi in my back, call me 06 coach. What's silent, tryna make a movie. You don't like it, that's your loss. Your opinion don't change the show cost. Let me know what these hoes cost. I ain't finna pay the whole cost. Throwing so much money, you gon' need an audience. Got in me, so anything you want, I got it. Southside, do or die, Shot-Town, top 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who am I? Yay, that's yay. Takes a whole 100K, Apple payday. If I show her where she work, I think she just might quit. I just bought my bitch a bitch. Spending all this money like it's free to me. That shit fall off trees to me. We ain't even stressed, we the new kings and sheiks. We done made a mess, they gon' have to clean for weeks. All this money on the floor, 10 racks, throw it up, watch how I do it. Make it drop to a toast. Do it, baby, do it. Up that white ice like a jacuzzi. In my mind, call me 06 coach. What's silent, tryna make a move. Do it. She got the low fast, she finna lose it. Fuck her from the back, going stupid. Pulling out the trash, she gotta glue it. Any money, know she choosing. Fuck her like I love her, I'm confused. She don't wanna go home, she refusing. Hit it off the train, by that pussy coolin'. Top boy, I ain't the little one. Thugged out, bitch, nigga better get it done. I'm him on the B, on the biggest one. It's a hop in the party, I'm finna kill the fun. Yeah, you tellin' all to stay with the money, I'm a Yeezy and dollar sign. That pussy wet, with a swallow, I'm wearing a water line. The hoes love me cause I'm a water sign. All this money on the floor. Sign, that pussy wet, with a swallow, I'm wearing a water. The hoes love me cause I'm a water sign. All this money on the floor. 10 racks, throw it up, watch how I do it. Make it drop to a toast. Bend it up, pick it up, bend it up, bend it up, bend it up, pick it up, real so fine. Do it, baby, do it. Off that white ice like a jacuzzi. In my back, call me 06 coach. What's silent, tryna make a movie.
There we go, some more Kanye, The Vultures, double album with Ty Dolla $ign.
In the dark of night, these thoughts of mine keep me up all night. Got my heart on ice. Don't die, don't die. On this hopeless night, came 1,000 miles to see you smile tonight. Your smile tonight, oh, smile for me tonight. My heart on ice. Don't die, don't die. Just one more time. Don't die, don't die. Please. Dark of night, these thoughts of mine keep me up all night. Got my heart on ice. Don't die, don't die. On this hopeless night, came 1,000 miles to see you smile tonight. Your smile tonight, oh, smile for me eyes is on me. All eyes is on me. Won't tell no lies, won't hold my tongue. Don't cry for me. Chicago, nigga, I don't have no rapper friends, I hang with the vultures. Big ass toaster, hit your whip and flip it over. Big old nigga, he's a big old goofy, really go bird. Jump off in that lane, you gon' get put on a poster. A Ferrari F8, Lamborghini Roadster. I turned 10 bricks into 12, them birds had a growth spurt. We gon' do some shopping later, I'ma need some dollars. I just got your head and a ghost. Dough first, I just got your head, and a ghost, Yeah, out of here. Your boy's finna go for. I seen him out with her, I pretend like I don't know her. I can't do no features with you, nigga, that's a no, sir. Hardest nigga on earth, I'm not really from earth. We don't dial 911, I let off that phone first. I put in my own work, better do your homework. I can hear that money calling, I pick up the first ring. What you gon' charge an old man for that pussy, girl, don't hurt me. Three gang leaders with me all times. I don't know who I fucked last night, I got Alzheimer's. I don't know who them hoes is, man, they all lying. Brody, tell me who them hoes is, man, they all fine. Running hooligans, and we with the foolish biz. I'm anti-Semitic, I just fucked a Jewish bitch. I just fucked Scooter's bitch, and we ran up like Olympus. Got pregnant in the threesome, so whose baby is it? Whose baby is it? My niggas putting belt to ass, pull up with the switches. This ain't Jimmy Butler, but the heat got extensions. This ain't Columbine, but we came in with the trenches.
I ain't for a neck, cause her boyfriend bought that necklace.
With the trenches, with the trenches.
Fuck it, I scratched another nigga, woman up off my checklist.
With the trenches.
I've been living reckless. I was take off, wasn't there that night in Houston, Texas.
With the trenches.
I could bring Picasso back there with my best friend. Boys, I need you to give me something big. I'm talking about dollar signs. Skinny pit flow till the hoe no, I don't wanna fuck. She can suck it till she suck it down. California nigga with some European freaks. Badass bitch from the middle. East wanna lick on me, stick on me. Even though I got security, even though she got a man, she know he ain't as good as me. Seriously, soon as I get back trading in my euros for the girl keys. Couple gray hairs up in my beard that showing my maturity, yeah. Hey, shout out to my symphony. Ninth Ave, spaced out. We did that shit so differently and brilliantly. Dollar sign, Iggy, and we birth YG. Fades in the backyard. Don't talk and take flight instantly. Ain't Nate 3D. Who my nigga James Cool, my nigga that's cool. She starting that P out the D. She want me to put some of this coke in her butt. She rushing, I beat her the pussy for Ukraine. Bought her a bag and I filled it with loose change. Just on my ex, she told me that you changed. Yeah. Dollar don't rap it, be fucking it up. Still screaming free to see million love. Fuck the police at the end, the judge. Way out of Saudi, I found me a plug. Don't wanna go out, she rather do drugs. Can't be my man if we met in the club.
Give me something big, I'm talking about dollar signs. Look at your hoe, I don't wanna fuck. She ain't gangster like that. Give me something big, I'm talking about dollar signs. Look at your hoe, I don't wanna fuck. She ain't gangster like that. 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 Gangster like that.
Alright, there we go. Alright. We got a little bit of hype in there. Alright. Let's do this here. Alright. So, while I was doing the music here, I was looking at the alternate here for the Campbell, the Fighting Campbells here. I was looking for that here, and very very interesting number, very interesting number there. And like I said, I 174 points here, Albany, and I don't know. I feel like they'll be under in that game here, under the points here. 174. I mean, that seems to be a lot of points here. A lot of points. And then I don't know. I feel like if you look at certain teams, and I feel like they just give up a lot. There's a lot of points to be had. And like I said, alright, let's get this. Alright, we'll take that too. We're taking the fighting camels here. On a line here. No. So we like the under in this Albany game here. Albany in Maryland, Baltimore County, the Retrievers. I better know. I like to call them the Pound Puppies here. The Pound Puppies versus the Great Danes. The battle of the dogs here today here. And it's been the dog years. And so 174 points is quite a bit. That means that both teams have got to score in the high 80s. At least the high 80s. Somebody's got to score the high 80s, and somebody's got to score in the high, at least 70s. And can it be done here? I mean, it's going to be tough, a tall task here. So I feel like taking the under there. We're taking the alternate here with the camels here. The Army game, does that stay under? I kind of feel like I kind of feel like I got to stay away from that here. Marquette here. Let's see. Maybe we can see if I can get a good alternate here for Marquette here. That right now we're gonna +7.5 here. That's not too bad here. I'm gonna take an alternate with Marquette to cover a +15.5 -400. Alternate line there. Like I said, we're gonna find the upsets today here. We're gonna find the upset here. And sometimes it may be a game that you think, okay, well maybe this is maybe a game that, and a lot of times it's not. We tend to overlook things, and that's I say is my biggest issue. Sometimes I overlook the games, or I overthink the game, or I just get into indecisive. And so when you're in that position, you would just if you don't know who you want to take in the game, then always the over-unders are always a good option. If you feel like it's going to be a good game, then you feel like both teams can keep up with each other, put the points, and you feel like then you go with that. But if you feel like maybe it's just more slow pace, low underscoring game, then you take the unders. But it's and New Mexico State. Mississippi Valley. LIU. Davidson here. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for that team. I'm looking for that team that I feel like, okay, I think we might have. I think I found a game that I might. I'm gonna take New Jersey Tech on money line here. Plus that's plus one. It's plus 120 there. I mean that's not a bad. You got Cincinnati and UCF. You got Miami. Santa Barbara. It's Hawaii. Santa Barbara has been not so good here. I mean, they have been not so good. But they're at home today here. But I'm not gonna go throw my money on that here. Alright, yeah, Bryant's the favorite there. Laughing Leopards here. Lafayette, no, that there. I mean, it's a tempting one here. Very, very, very tempting one there. It's very tough here to why we stay against Eastern. That could be another one here. Yet Utah State, but I don't know. Stanford here. UTEP. I like UTEP here. They played well last time here. Harvard. I mean, Harvard played tough on the road here. I mean, Brown kept it up here with whatchamacallit here. Yeah. Southern's on the road here. Prairie View here. Give me Indiana State here. And like I said, I would like to take same thing to Northern Arizona. I'd like to take them on the road. Get Portland State here. Got Wofford at home here. Sam Houston at home. I don't know. I feel like maybe they can do that here. Maybe Sam Houston. We'll throw that one in there. And we always gotta throw the Jackrabbits in there to win by 2 points here. I mean, Yale at Princeton here. I mean, Austin Pay the Governors. Skull and Bones, you know. Pacific. Oh man. I mean Pacific plus 30. Oh man. I mean, can I get a plus 50? No. Let's see we can. There's a plus 40. We'll throw Pacific plus 40 alternate here, minus 350 here. All right. So we picked 11. I mean, I don't think it's gonna all go down that way here. And we take Yale out of there. Alright. There we go. Alright. So our bet for the day here. We have the under 174.5 points between Albany, Great Danes, and Maryland, Baltimore County Retrievers. Took the alternate plus 20 on the spread, minus 500 for the Camels. I took Marquette Golden Eagles to cover an alternate plus 15.5, minus 400. I took New Jersey IT Tech, the Highlanders, to win outright on the money line plus 120. UTEP money line, the Miners plus 100 even. The Brown Bears to beat Penn Quakers money line plus 170. Indiana State Sycamores money line minus 210. Sam Houston Bearcats money line plus 155. South Dakota State Jackrabbits minus 1.5 on the spread. And alternate Pacific plus 40.5 minus 350. If all 10 cover, our dollar will turn into $313.33. So that's what we're rooting for today. That's the bet we're rooting for right now. All right, so let's get a little update here. We got Nebraska. Nebraska's up 6 at halftime against Penn State. I figured as much. Nebraska was gonna cover here today and play against Penn State. But Penn State's still hanging around there. That's the pesky Nittany Lions. They're still hanging around. Kansas State up 4 against TCU. That's why I kind of stayed away from this game. I felt like this game is going to be a very close game, and it's such here. And I'm glad I didn't tail Texas A&M here. They're down 14 against Alabama right now here. I thought Texas A&M would play a little bit better here, but I feel like Alabama is played well here at home, and they have a good decent squad as well. Texas Tech down here, they're down 14 here. I figured Iowa State would definitely handle Texas Tech today. And look at Wake Forest up 1 here in a very, very, very low scoring affair here between Virginia. So if you're looking for a in-game under right now, you might want to look at the Wake Forest Virginia right now. And now we got Butler. Butler's up 3 against Creighton here. Richmond's up 8. The Spiders are up 8 on George Washington right now. So these are the only games that are currently on right now. So the next game's set to tip off here. We got the Baltimore County game here. That's the game we have the under 174 here. So they got the same number there. So we got the Florida Georgia line, Indiana Purdue Fort Wayne, Navy Boston U, Robert Morris Wright State, St. Francis Pennsylvania Fairleigh Dickinson, Texas and Houston, VMI the Citadel, Fordham Dayton, Akron Buffalo, Arkansas Mississippi State, Army Holy Cross. So those are just to name a few games here. So but again, our bet here, we have our bet going down here, so I'll make sure that I'll write it down here. This is our 10-legger here, I believe it is. 10-leg college hoops parlay 2/17/24. We had the under 174.5 between the Abilene, New York, and UMC yeah, minus 110. Alright, alright, yeah, it is 110. Alright, so then we have the alternate spread here, plus 20, 20.5, Campbell, That's minus 500 here. That's okay. And then we have the alt spread plus 15.5 here for Marquette. That's minus 400. Alright, where was the other alternate spread here? Oh yeah, Pacific. So that I'm going to keep the alt spreads together. Plus 40.5 on Pacific here. If I even make it that far in this bet here. Alright. Then alright, then I got New Jersey IT money line here plus 120. I got Brown money line here plus 170 here. I took Sam Houston State money line here plus 155 here. And then Indiana State money line. That was minus minus 210 here. Minus 210, and then we have South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits, minus 1.5 on the spread here, regular spread, normal spread here, no alt. Alright, so we bet $1 here. We'll cash out. Alright, there it is. There it is. We'll have to watch it very closely here. So, all right. I'm gonna get up out of here. We go eat. I'm gonna eat my breakfast here that I've been waiting to eat here, and watch some of my bets here in some of these games. So hopefully we get some winners tonight. Hopefully, get some winners. If not, enjoy your weekend. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed. Love yourself every day, like Valentine's Day. Take care of yourselves. No matter what the situation, no matter what, do what you got to do. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody stomp you down. Don't let anybody tell you you can't.